Welcome back, everyone. This is Thomas Triple T Ty with another new bullish crypto analysis. Before we dig in and take a look at the Bitcoin weekly analysis, remember this is for edutainment only and not to be considered as financial advice. Additionally, when you feel value has been added, feel free to smash that like, ring my bell, hit subscribe if you haven't, and share your thoughts in the comments or on Twitter. And also share with your friends and family who may be interested in easy to understand analysis for Bitcoin or other cryptos. Let's go over the a new summary for the week for Bitcoin. Bitcoin Miami conference started and ended. Two more regions adopted Bitcoin as legal tender. The Lightning Network is expanding to potentially cover more retail restaurants like McDonald's and also retail shops like Walmart, etc. I'm not sure who wants to pay store value asset using store value asset like Bitcoin to pay for McDonald's, but we're all different. Additionally, the Luna Foundation Guard and Michael Saylor bought more Bitcoin. However, Bitcoin is not moving up very fast. So even though they're doing that, and Bitcoin maxis predict that Bitcoin may rise to 500k to 4 million. 500k is realistic to me, at least in my lifetime. But 4 million, I think the potential's there, but technology changes so much that who knows what will happen. Could it go there? Possibly. I think throwing out those really high numbers could cause people to FOMO in, and then Bitcoin price tank and they're underwater. So just be careful when you hear these really high prices. The potential's there. Realistically, when is the question. So let's dive into the charts and take a look. And this was Bitcoin is currently different right now because it's been like 2 hours since I prepared for this analysis. So Bitcoin was at 42.7. It's currently roughly around 43 right now, but went up 1.13, dominance 41 roughly. Ethereum 3.3K, dominance still over 19 at 19.7. Crypto market predominantly green here, so looking better today. Crypto market market cap, and it's $1.98 trillion, up 1.08% day over day. And let's take a look at the Bitcoin weekly chart here. Last week, let's summarize what I said last week. Last week I said that it would likely range around 45, 46K. It did do that up here in this region. And then I also mentioned that if it broke below the 50-week moving average, and also that's bearish. It did do that. It broke below, and not only that, it broke below the bull market support band, this gray band here, and then was held in place, supported right here at 42.5 for like a while, like days. A lot of it is thanks to the Bitfinex whale that put in a giant buy wall at around 42.5 and below. And so it held there for a long time. Just this morning, just like in the last hour, it started moving up to 43K here. So this movement here wasn't there earlier when I prepped for this chart. So if it stays below the bull market support band and the 50-week moving average, that's bearish territory, as you can see here. It's a decline and consolidation sideways. Additionally, when it broke below that 44.5K support, that was also the resistance for the ascending triangle. And here's the support for the ascending triangle here. Bitcoin ranged in that triangle for 3 months, and so it's more likely to stay back in here again. But again, if it breaks above this resistance for this triangle, that's bullish, along with because it'll break above the bull market support band and potentially breaking back above the 50-week moving average. but more likely it'll chop back in this this ascending triangle, which is a bullish trend, bullish pattern. Let's see what else here. Volume continues to be below the moving average and dropping below the prior week. Let's take a look at the KDJ. KDJ, the white J line, round is still in the upper range. It's currently at 86. Well, was at 86. Now it's at 88, but was at 86. It's trending down from the previous. It rounded the top, local top here. And it's still in the upper range because upper range starts at 80. It's at, 88 now. But yeah, so I gave that a bear because of the trend down. But if it moves back up, if it curves back up, then it turns into more like a bullish trend. But currently it's sharply trending down. The MACD, the white MACD line crossed above the red signal line in the prior week. And then it's pretty much kind of going sideways right now. You can see by the really thin bullish histogram bars here, they're almost equal. They were literally equal an hour or two ago, but now the current one is slightly higher than the previous one. Still bullish, but they're so thin that the white MACD line could easily curve back down and print more bearish histogram bars. So I gave that a bull and a crab. It was at 1,511. It's currently at, what is it? Sorry, it was negative 1,500. Change that. Yeah, it was at negative 1,511. It's now negative 1,471. Excuse me. Down below, our RSI, the red RSI line. Excuse me, allergies. Down below the red RSI line, the cumulative volume delta, blue line, and the white momentum indicators all flip back down. And that's bearish. The RSI was at 47. It's currently at 48.36. And that I give that a bear because of the trend down. The aqua CVD line was at 4.4, roughly 4.32 million. Gave that a bear. It's currently at roughly about the same. The white momentum indicator was at 4,897. It's currently at 5,359. I gave that a bear too. What you want to notice is that KDJ, the momentum indicator, RSI, and CVD, the blue line here, all are trending down. And that's very bearish because sometimes they diverge. There's a divergence between the indicators. I'll give you an example. Here, you see the KDJ trending down right here, but momentum trended up. See that? And you have RSI kind of going slightly down, and you get momentum going down. Look what happened to price, though. Right here, KDJ, price went down, and while momentum went up. So they sometimes diverge. I'll give you another example. Let's go with where, right, I had a one earlier. Let me see here. There was one where it predicted the move up. Let's see. Where was that one? Yeah, I don't remember where it was. This is my second time doing this video because I forgot to include some stuff. But anyways, I won't waste your time. I'll cover it at another time when I spot it again. But they can diverge and predict patterns differently. So make sure that they, when they're congruent, when they're predicting the same thing, that's a very strong signal. But when when the indicators are predicting different things, then you got to be very careful. Let me see here. Actually, it might be right here. Yeah, I think that's where I covered it. But anyways, I'm just gonna skip it. I don't want to dig too much into it. Um, so yeah, all three are trending down. That's very bearish here, combined with KDJ. Additionally, the spot to derivative basis delta is still in the negative. Remember, it went for the longest time right here in the negative, and as price dropped, and then it went for 2 weeks. It went positive, and I said it may not last, and it didn't last. It went back negative here, but it's really thin here, really thin, unlike here where it's more thicker in the negative area. Went lower, so it's really thin here. So it could change any time again. So, but it's still negative, and so as long as it's negative, it's kind of predicts bearishness, but it's still really tiny. Overall for this chart, I gave it a crab and a bear because I think it's gonna crab sideways within this range here. And you can see here, BTC is likely to chop around 42.5k. Chopping means it's gonna go up and down. So it can go like 42.5 to 43.5, for example, or drop below to like 41.5. A sustaining a drop below the support here would be bearish, but if it goes back above this ascending triangle, that would be more bullish, and even more bullish if it goes above the goes back above the 50-week moving average. So, crab and a bear. Let's take a look at the max pain price. For the 11th, max pain is 43k. The 12th is 42. The 15th is 44. The 22nd is 44. So you're looking at around between 42 and 44. Towards the end of the month, max pain will be more relevant because open interest will be higher, making it more relevant that it could go towards that direction. Here's the Bitfinex wall as of about an hour ago when I screen capture this. You can see down below, it's right there, roughly 42. It's in right here, 42.1 here, and down below. It was sitting early before at 40 up here in this region, 42.5k. It started up here, so it's still there, propping it up and probably helping push the price up too. Here's the heat map from about an hour ago. We got sell walls on top at 50k. We got buy walls below here. Notice the one at 40 is coming in bigger. It was barely there, and now it's more yellowish. So the 35k is still there. 32k wall is still there. These are buy walls. 30k buy wall is still there. And the one around 25 is coming in stronger. You can see the yellow here. And around 20k is still there. 21k is still light. Yeah, so these haven't changed much. Slight difference as increase in some of these levels here. Liquidation levels is as of an hour ago from High Block Capital. It was at 3.5 billion overage difference between the open interest of high liquidation, high leverage positions, 25x to 100x, of short levels here, minus the open interest of long levels here, and that's 3.5. 3.5 could, someone could take the counter position, the counter high leverage long position, force the price to go up on spot and liquidate the shorts, and they win more on their position in their long leverage. That could happen, but it usually happens around negative 5 billion or 5 billion for shorts and up. So right here, it could happen, but I'm not sure that it's gonna happen. It's already happening as price moved to 43, but I'm not sure if this is the reason why. We're back at the beginning. I appreciate your time. This is my first of two, one of two videos today. The next one will be the one for Near Protocol. I asked on Twitter, and people seem to be interested, and so I'll do one starting this Sunday, and we'll maintain that for the weekly Sunday analysis for Near Protocol along with the Bitcoin as well. So feel free to smash the like, ring my bell, hit subscribe if you haven't, share your thoughts in the comment section or on Twitter. And I'll see you in the next video later today. Peace.